There was a time in my life, you will not believe this, where I would buy bread and put granite. You know how you put granite? Don't act like you don't know what I'm saying. Bread and put granite. Are we together? Yeah. With ginger. I think it's a healthy meal. No wonder we are still standing. When we started ministry, sir, I remember the first crusade that we went for. We were going there by faith, just because God said to. While the crusade was going on, you know what it means to preach in a miracle service with bills waiting for you? The people you are owing are there while you are shouting Jesus the same yesterday, today, and forever. And to make matters worse, the sick now genuinely get healed. Who is that God that heals the sick? I remember when that crusade was over and everybody was returning, we didn't have the transport to return people, but it was a mighty meeting. Not so much. I don't think, maybe the entire crusade ground may not be more than the people who were seated here, but it was with honor and joy. What is there to be ashamed of? We were starting and with nobility. Yet that little thing would be a global ministry that will bless people. Who has laughed at you? Who has looked at you and despised your little beginning, and you are about to join them to kill that little beginning, not knowing that the whole world one day will rejoice at the investment of God's hand upon you? Let me tell you the truth. The pressure that I went through after that crusade, it would take a madman to do another one. And as soon as we went back, I didn't even rest. God said to do another one again by the next year. I said, God, what is this? I was looking for 150,000 naira to sort some of the people. I know you think it's little. Someone signed a check for me. I called the people to come and take it. When they came and went to the bank, the check bounced and they said, this time we're not coming alone. You know what that means? We're not coming alone. I didn't steal. I didn't kill. What was your offense? It was at those times and within those processes that we saw certain things. My faith did not just develop from Bible study alone. Pain was a gift that stretched that faith. There are things that you go to where no matter how you cry, God answers your prayer by leaving you there. I know you don't like what I'm telling you now. There are times that you being left in that situation is an answer to your prayer. God is telling you, you are going to be healing nations, and now you are in a situation, and while you are right there, God says, stay, I'm working on you. Fear not, he says, I have redeemed you. I have called you by name. You are mine. He says, when you pass through the waters, I will be with you. Through the rivers, he said, it will not overwhelm you. Then he says, when you walk through fire, you don't run through fire, you walk. Because there are things that fire must roast. Pride, flesh, vainglory. Those are the seeds that you are carrying to go and sow. And God says, no. When you walk through, I can do it by myself. Let's go. When you see people starting out in life and they are arrogant, don't fight them. Just leave them. There is already a system. If it's God they are following, something in their life will work on it. One day you see the person after 5 years and he says, good afternoon, sir. I say, what happened? The refiner's fire. Maybe someone is in that season right now. You must interpret what you call answered prayer. There are many people God answered your prayer from the day you started crying. In fact, the tears was because the prayer was answered. And he said, stay there. There is something about the nature of man you need to learn. If you don't learn this, you cannot be a great leader. You are going to be birthing nations. But there is something, Naomi, I need something. There is something you need to know about the faithfulness of God. Otherwise, you will not appreciate the favor that comes from the farm of Boaz.